And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, today we're taking a look at Too Many Cinderellas. Now, it's not too many Cinderella stories. In this story, the prince here is wanting to marry Cinderella, and everyone is bringing to him their candidates for Cinderella. This is the one you want to marry, this. Now, the prince isn't actually sure who Cinderella is, so people are spreading rumors telling him things that Cinderella, she would never eat pie. I don't know why Cinderella wouldn't eat pie, but you're spreading rumors. In actuality, this is a small micro game. The game is made up of each player will have 2 tokens, and there's 18 total cards in the game. Let's see how it plays. The deck is made up of 18 different cards. Each of these cards shows a candidate to be Cinderella. And you'll notice, as we go down from 1 to 18, that the candidates seem to get more and more unlikely. Because, well, why might these people be Cinderella? We're not sure. But these are all the people that have a possibility of being Cinderella. Yes, even a cat. Now, each player is going to have cards in their hand, okay? You're going to have 4 of these cards in your hand, and what you're going to do is, on your turn, you're going to play a card. So let's say I play this one here. This says, Cinderella is not an adult. When I play this card, it's no longer the person. The person is ignored. We're only looking here at the bottom. Cinderella is not an adult. Now, each person has 2 tokens, a yes and a no token. These players are all going to vote simultaneously and reveal one, and everyone can vote yes. If one person votes no, then that rumor is canceled, and it just sits there, and it means nothing. You only can use your no one time. You can use your yeses multiple times. Then perhaps someone else will play one that says Cinderella does not wear glasses, or Cinderella does not like scrumptious chocolate cake, which is this, I can't even imagine that, or Cinderella does not like ice cream. There's a couple cards that do special things. Instead of being a rumor, this one here will give me an extra no token when I play it, and this one here, I can remove a no token that's already on the board. These can be canceled by another player so that doesn't happen if they play their no token. And then the cat will reverse the card ranking, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But let's say, for example, we find that Cinderella does not wear glasses, Cinderella is not an adult, Cinderella does not like ice cream. Oh, this is just saddening to me. And let's see here, Cinderella does not have black hair. Now, each player has a chance is going to play 2 of these rumor cards. You will then also draw 1 rumor card randomly off the top of the deck. And again, players will vote on that and you can cancel that. But eventually you'll have a set of rumors here, and players will look at the remaining 2 cards in their hand. So let's look at these 2 cards. Well, here, this Cinderella, she has glasses and she's an adult, so she's no good to me. This one here is senior, brown hair, coffee, porch. Yes, she's not wearing glasses, she's not an adult, she doesn't like ice cream and black hair, so this one would work. So I would play this in front of me as a possible candidate for Cinderella. Once everyone has played these in front of them, whoever has played the lowest number is the winner. They're the highest ranked one, unless of course the cat was played, in which case the lowest ranked number would be the winner. And that's how you play. Now that's the game, although you can play multiple rounds and take a token and just keep going. But that makes the game really long when you do it like that. Now, this game reminded me in feel of the very popular game Love Letter. In Love Letter, you're trying to get down to 1 card. It's not the same. It just gave me that same feeling because it has an interesting thing. You're sitting there and you're watching people play cards, and they'll play a card that cancels 3 of the cards in your hand out of 4. You know, oh, your person is not a senior. You're like, oh, I got senior cards in my hand. What do I do now? So is that the time to use your no? Probably. But at the same time, you're looking at your own clues, trying to cancel out other people's stuff, and also trying to keep the best viable candidate in your hand. Obviously, the number 1 is the best card if she matches the traits, and if the cat isn't played. So players are going to be thinking back and forth on that. But this isn't a game of great thought and depth. You're basically just saying, when do I play my no? And which 2 am I going to play? And which 2 am I going to hang on to be candidates? That's the game. The gameplay is pretty simple, pretty quickly. I do, as I said in the overview, I think it's a fine game to play 1 or 2 or 3 times, maybe that's it. To keep playing till someone gets a certain number of tokens just kind of drags the game out. And even Love Letter, sometimes I play that the same way. This to me is actually a Love Letter replacement in many ways. I do like Love Letter, and I could play one or the other, but I enjoyed the theming of this very much. I enjoyed the fact that there's an old lady and there's a guy, trying to pretend to be a woman, and there's just I kind of get into the theme as we play these rumors. Cinderella is not an adult. She is young yet, or whatever. Just plain a Cinderella would never touch chocolate cake. You can get into that, and not really, but it's still a quick, fun, fast card game. The artwork is cool. The theme is charming, really. And so this is a cool little game. I like it. Too many Cinderellas. Dice Tower Judgment, approved!
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Shut the door!
There.